KVERN Morning News with Johnny News and Scoop Mathis. And now here's Johnny.
Good morning, Alvernia. Welcome to FARM, Farm All News Television, bringing you the latest in livestock and agricultural news, especially this time focusing on turkey futures. Speaking of that, Scoop, how are the futures for Turkey 27?
Well, not so good, Johnny, if it is Johnny. We are in week 2 of Turkey 27, and the turkeys seem to have flown the coop.
You must be kidding, Scoop.
I kid you not. The turkeys' food and money are not showing up in the quantity we need, John.
Well, this is a busy time of the year, and everyone here at Alvernia is working on various projects to help the residents of Reading.
Yes, Johnny, but here are some very encouraging signs of how the Alvernia family gets it. In the last week, we've been contacted by leaders from 3 campus organizations about how they can help. We've been contacted by alumni, including our local alumni association, about taking on the project for one of the groups we help. We've already gotten donations from 2 trustees, and we're partners with the local Notre Dame Club, where we help with their drive and they help with ours, and on it goes. So, Johnny, there is a lot to be hopeful about, even though we have a monster amount of work to do yet.
Overwhelming, Scoop, simply overwhelming. Speaking of overwhelming, let's go to Handsome Bird World to see what is happening on campus. Excuse me, sir. Handsome Bird here for KVERN Television. Would you agree to an on-the-street interview?
Sure.
Have you ever heard of Turkey Drive?
Yes, I have. I actually participated last year.
Wonderful. And what made you participate? I mean, what did it do for you?
When we took the turkeys to the Kennedy House, it was just an amazing thing. We arrived there with the truck, and there were people lined up several blocks down the street before we had even arrived. And to see the looks of joy on their face and the tears in their eyes and the thanks that they gave us for providing them with a wonderful Thanksgiving meal, which may be one of the only warm meals they have during this time of year, was just a terribly moving experience, and it'll stay with me for the rest of my life, and I was glad that I was able to help these folks.
Very good. Thank you, man on the street. There you have it, Johnny and Scoop. An on-the-spot, up-to-date interview by a Turkey Drive volunteer. Now, back to the KVERN studios and back to you, Johnny. Thank you, Handsome Bird. There you have it, listeners, from the bird's mouth. Remember, we do not want Turkey 27 to end up as a cooked goose this year. Scoop, remind our listeners how to support T27.
Bring in turkeys, canned goods, and money. Review your turkey flyer and the instructions on how to get the food to us and to whom to make any checks payable. And check the blog, turkeydrive27.blogspot.com. That's turkeydrive27.blogspot.com for details and updates.
Since this is such an important news story, KVERN and Farm TV will stay on top of it and will continue to provide our listeners with updates on a weekly basis. Till the next KVERN and Farm TV broadcast, Turkey on.